Hi everyone, it's Suzanne. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is all about the Gilmoreathon. And the Gilmoreathon is happening on BOOKTUBE, and it is happening from November 15th to the 22nd. And it is a reading challenge, and it's all based around the Gilmore girls. And I'm going to put all the links below. So right here I tried to light it up. I'm not sure it's really working on film that well, but if not, it doesn't matter because all the links and all the hosts will be down below, so you can find this list of reading challenges, as well as they have a bingo card if that's something you'd like to do. I chose to follow the challenges for my book selections, and unfortunately the only one that I didn't get was a book by an Asian author, and I will try to be more prepared next time. Last night I was literally running to the bookstore to grab two of my choices. So I have 3 books that meet the challenges that I've chosen to read this week. And I have to say I've been reading a whole lot of fantasy. So I'm really looking forward to reading something a bit lighter. I've chosen all romance books for this week. So I want to have some fun and enjoy myself. And that's what I did when I watched Gilmore Girls TV show for the first time, literally this fall. Was the first time I watched the 7 seasons of Gilmore Girls. And I was saving the Year in the Life from the Netflix special for Christmas, but I'm going to watch it this week. I just thought it would be a lot of fun when there's so much talk going on about the Gilmore Girls. Okay, so like I said, I chose 3 books, and I'm going to go through those. The first one is the group book that everybody will probably be reading that are participating in the Gilmoreathon, and this is called In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. And it satisfies 2 challenges for me. And one is that it's set in a small town, and the other one is that it's happening in wintertime. And the idea behind this book is May is going to a cabin every year with her family and another family they've known from childhood to a cabin in the woods in Utah. And she's in love with one of the family that's with them, one of the boys. Well, he's an adult now, a man. And she gets in a car crash when she's leaving the first time, and she says to the universe, please help me understand what will make me happy. And then after that, she keeps reliving the same day over and over. So I'm looking forward to see what happens. I'm about probably not even a third of the way through, and it's her reaction's starting to get funny, which I appreciate. So that's the first book. The second book satisfies a mother-daughter relationship challenge, and this is called One More for Christmas, and it's by Sarah Morgan. And this is about 2 daughters, 2 girls that have spent Christmas the last 5 years by themselves, and they are determined and have been determined to make them the best Christmases ever, unlike the ones they had in childhood with their mother, who was career driven. And her mother calls, who they've been estranged with for 5 years, and says she'd like to meet them for this Christmas. And it turns out she's had a life and death experience and really wants to make amends to her daughter. So we'll see how that goes. And the final book that I'll be reading this week for the Gilmoreathon is called A Rogue of One's Own by Evie Dunmore. And this satisfies 2 challenges. One is a complicated love relationship, and the other one is to read the next book in a series that you haven't finished. And this is book number 2 in the series by Evie Dunmore that's called I'm suddenly forgetting. I think it's called A League of Extraordinary Women. Now, the main character in this book is Lady Lucy, and she was in the first one, but she's the main character in this second book, and she is a leader of the Oxford suffragist movement, and she is trying to buy a publishing house. And the person that is opposing her in this venture is Tristan, who she's known since childhood. And I love how they describe this. It's a battle of the wills. Who will win in the boardroom and in the bedroom? So we'll find out who will win. So I'm looking forward to these 3 reads, and I'm really looking forward to participating in my very first reading challenge on BOOKTUBE, and to be reading books and in the challenge with a group of other book lovers, which is why I joined BOOKTUBE. So I'm really excited. And like I said, all the information for the Gilmoreathon is going to be below. Okay, hope you're joining us this week, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.